But for the first of all, he was.
We're not talking about that. We are not talking about that.
They had to put that. You had to put that damn picture on there. Start with Cat.
We start with Cat?
So
I mean, that really kind of started the year off.
That started the year off. It did.
It really did start the year off, man.
I'm not gonna say he started some controversy. I'm not gonna say that because I feel like he always been talking about that same stuff.
He has been
and blasting people for a long time.
Those exact people that he blasted at that moment.
But Shannon Sharp was wild, man.
No, actually, he wasn't.
Shannon Sharp was wild.
No, he wasn't.
He's a wild individual.
He is, but in that instance, when that happened, he wasn't wild because what he said he did, when you listen to it afterwards, he wasn't lying.
I just think that was wild. I mean, this is just a quick thing, and I feel like he was definitely letting some truths out, And
he was letting his truth out, yeah.
Sometimes I do get mad at celebrities though, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I really get fucking mad, bro. Like if you calling a person out about something, man, say who it is, man. Say they names. Like say who it is.
Yeah.
I know the establishment has certain parameters that certain people have to operate in. You know what I mean?
Very much so.
But say what it is, mean what you say. Now, the stuff with Diddy, I mean, some of that stuff came out, and I don't know how much of that is true, and I'm not gonna dive deep into any of that because it's all allegedly allegations. Okay. Now, real quick, this gentleman right here.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. Damn.
Who we talking about? Let them know who we talking about.
Man, we talking about Rich Homie Quan, man.
So, I don't really know. Did they say it was drugs?
I believe.
Wait, was it drugs?
I think we should look that up.
Accidental drug overdose. Rest in peace to that guy.
Yes.
Rest in peace to him and condolences and all that to his family. But that's another thing that's been hitting close to home here recently too.
Yeah,
man.
man.
A lot of people been dying from drugs, man. Like, man, let me tell you something. I didn't know fentanyl was that bad. Not that I didn't know it was a thing, but I didn't know it was that bad. Like I didn't know it was that dangerous. Like I guess a little bit of it just kill you.
This much will kill you. That's not a lie.
I don't know this to be true. Don't quote me on this. I don't know anything about it. Are they putting it in the weed? I mean, I don't know nothing about
I don't really think they putting it in the weed. Then again, I don't.
If you're putting cocaine in your weed,
you gotta be stopped. Yeah. Don't season your greens. Not season your greens.
Well, rest in peace to that brother, man. And and to anybody out there, if you are experimenting with that kind of stuff, don't do that.
Please don't.
Let's just not do that. Segue, another rapper, Young Thug. Now,
Free Thugger, man. I mean, he free now, so we good.
Yeah, didn't he get out?
Yeah, he got out. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
Well, I mean, hey, I don't have anything to speak on. I don't want to speak on anything regarding his case, anything like that, or what was actually going on, because that's street business, and that's none of my business. But if he's out and everything's good, well, congrats to that brother. He's free, and hopefully he continues to make music and do what he needs to do to stay on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, I think the most important lesson that had to be learned in that situation is watch the company that you keep around you.
Oh yeah.
Because if you really are trying to make it out the streets, there's some street cats that's up in the crew that want to stay there.
Soon as them feds come, everybody start changing their tune.
Feds, open the door. We checking everything. It was William, though.
The feds?
It was William. Why you snitching? He ain't even asked you a question yet. You snitching.
Segue to another rapper or rappers for the year. Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef.
We're gonna talk about Aubrey and Kendrick? I don't know why are you acting like this? The man's name is Aubrey.
I like some of Drake's music.
Me too.
I like Kendrick's music.
You broke my heart. I was just jamming that a few minutes ago. But I'm listening to GNX the moment I leave it.
The thing about that situation for this year was, I just felt like Kendrick Lamar he kept kicking them, bro. It's like when you fighting somebody, bro, and you might knock them out. They might be knocked out. The fight's over.
Yeah.
Right? But then he walked up and he kicked him a few more times. He kept kicking them.
I don't think
he gave him a biscuit with plenty of extra gravy. He gave him a 2-piece. Then he gave him
potatoes. Then he gave him mashed potatoes.
Then he gave him mashed potatoes.
Then he gave him 2 extra biscuits. Kind of like he did up in Duckworth. I mean, he was talking about you know, a whole nother situation.
He gave him 2 extra biscuits?
He did, just like, you know what I'm saying?
But he
what
put the
was talking
gravy
about.
on top. I don't even...
He gave make sure they had plenty of
Look, we talked about this before off camera.
Uh-huh. Yes, we did.
Learn from what happened with Ja Rule and 50, man. Like, learn from it, bro. Like, if you got somebody coming in the game and you beefing with them and you're already a star and you're already a super mega celebrity and you're already established, if someone that is not on your stature comes into the game trying to beef with you, keep doing what you doing.
I hear what you're saying, and here's why I disagree a little bit.
What you gonna say, ego?
No, it's not that. You said that somebody that's not on your level. Drake's level is, Drake is super popular because he does pop music. Kendrick don't do pop music. Kendrick does rap music that goes popular.
I could see that.
Michael Jackson was a pop artist. Prince did R&B music that went popular.
I can see that.
Get what I'm saying? That's what it is. Drake makes pop music.
You right with that. But my point is just that I don't think you need to indulge yourself. Like, I don't think get bored. How much money is too much money? Like, if you got that much money and you can just do whatever, why even indulge in that kind of activity if it's not necessary? Like, it's not really.
Too many people told him that he won the Pusha T beef. So how hard could it be to knock off Kendrick?
Ain't no damn body told that man he won that Pusha T beef.
Yeah, that situation just went, you know, it just went where it went.
Nobody said that.
Somebody in the circle had to tell him. Well, why would you indulge in this? Have you paid attention to how Kendrick raps?
Nobody said, bro, you won that beat. Somebody might have said he did something with me.
Oh, he definitely, we all know what he did to me. That was foul.
But Pusha T?
We know.
Pusha Ton?
We know what what happened with him and Pusha T.
Wow.
But I'm just saying, somebody in Drake's circle had to say, it's fine, you can go at his neck.
If somebody said that, wildin' friend, you gotta cancel that friend, bro. You wildin' for that. You tell me the truth about myself all the time.
I absolutely do. Sometimes you want to hear it.
I don't want to hear that shit.
But it's the truth, though. You tell me the truth about myself 24/7. You know I be wildin'.
You do be wildin', but what my point is just that you got, like, he gotta know that. But that means he's living in a lie.
He knew he was living in a lie because if you listen to Euphoria, Kendrick told him exactly what Drake was. He told Drake exactly what Drake was going to do. He said, you are going to fabricate things on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale.
Listen to me.
And what did he do?
Man,
did exactly that.
If anyone has ever been in a fight before, you know when you lose. If anyone's ever played sports, you know when you're losing.
Yeah.
You don't need another person to tell you, like, hey, bro, you lost that one. Remember when on Friday when he said, you want some of this too, old man?
No.
This is directly to Kendrick Lamar. I love you dearly. I love your music.
I'm a huge fan.
I'm a huge fan.
Huge fan.
Bro, you ain't have to keep kicking that man like that, bro. You kicked that man like 8 more times after you knocked him out and you just kept kicking him. Man, but look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's why you do what he did. That's why you do what Kendrick did.
I don't think that that's the same type of beef though. I don't know why J. Cole did that. I'm not gonna say that I don't know what these men be having going on, bro. They got way more money, way more status or whatever than me. But I'm just saying, like, I think that would have been a different type of battle if J. Cole would have came in there, because I think J. Cole can kind of use those metaphors and the way put those words together in kind of a way that's a little bit different than Drake.
Or maybe, just maybe, he knew what was coming and he said, no thank you, I'm fine.
You want to smoke? You think, okay.
He's seen somebody get a whole family pack. He's seen somebody got to go whole 12 piece, 2 large size, and 6 biscuits with the extra gravy and said, you know what, I'm not that hungry. I just want a little.
Speaking of biscuits and gravy for 2024.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
That was a fight that we did not need in our lives.
What was that about? Maybe? Or
what part? What do you mean? What was it about?
Do you think? Because there's a lot of conspiracies online that and people talk about a lot of this stuff. But do you think that Jake was just throwing maybe Mike a bone or like helping him? You think he was like helping him get some money? The money grab? Or?
No, because if you know anything about Mike Tyson, you know that he has a television show on Cartoon Network that's paying him millions of dollars. That's not a money grab.
Okay, do you think he just loved to fight?
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just something like he just wanted to fight.
He loves fighting.
I watched that fight, and it was a couple of times.
let me ask you
I
this
thought
question right
maybe Mike Tyson was gonna kill him, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, let me ask you this question right here. Do you think LL Cool J just loves rapping? I'm not saying he didn't drop a great album. I'm just saying, why did he need to drop it this year? Because he loves the game? He loves it. Mike Tyson loves to fight. That's all he really knows. So if you give him an opportunity to do the number one thing that he loves, what do you expect him to do? Something different?
Okay, I mean, I can see that. I just, you know, it was kind of funny style, in my opinion. I just thought, like, oh, why are we doing this? Like,
When I was watching that fight, I knew by the second round, Mike Tyson didn't have his legs. It was over with. It didn't matter.
so you think he was just wounded?
Absolutely.
He was just winded?
He's well over 50. It was
But why did they have to show my man's ass cheeks like that at the end of the fucking thing?
Hey man, I'm still trying to figure that part out. It was on Netflix and it was live. It didn't even matter. They didn't care. They was like, we get in the bag anyway. We all good.
All right. Hey, I mean, my man cheeks was out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what that was all like. The cameraman.
He was bugging.
The camera. He was.
Cameraman had to zoom in on it, and he was wild.
He
He was just like, hold on, wait a minute.
He was definitely.
Hold on. Yep, I got that.
But he didn't even use the.
Boss, I got it.
Hey, he didn't even use the zoom on the camera. He physically walked.
He didn't hit the button. He literally did this, Steph. He didn't do this on Mike. He said, hold on.
He got closer physically.
I got it. Boss, I got the
Hey, he's wild.
He had to zoom in on that one, man. He was wild for that.
I really like Mike Tyson a lot. He's one of my favorite boxers of all time.
Absolutely.
He's just one of my favorites.
Absolutely. Which one we going with next?
I'm saving that for last.
Why you want to save it for last, man?
What's this dude's name?
Travis Scott? I mean, not Travis Scott.
No.
Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, I'm sorry.
Travis Hunter?
Yeah, man, Travis Hunter. Yeah, man.
All right, look. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold on. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know who that is. I don't keep up with sports enough to know who that is. All I know is they saying that the young lady that he's with, she might not have his best interest at heart.
Is he going to be a successful athlete?
Well, yeah, he went to high school.
All right, then. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. I don't know. You know what? She does have his best interest in heart because she don't want him to get hurt and she wants to make sure that he gets all of his money. Why wouldn't she have his best interest in heart at heart? What woman wouldn't? She wants to make sure he gets the bag.
Bro, what the hell you talking about, bro?
Every woman that's with a professional athlete wants them to get the bag. Why wouldn't they? Whether for good, bad, or worse. Whether it's for their own personal interest or for them as a whole.
Why do you think?
They want them
why
to
do
get
you
the
think
bag.
in our society? Why do you think people care so much about that? Like that was like that was viral.
Because we live in a fantasy world. We don't live in our own reality.
I don't even know who he was. No disrespect to him. I mean,
yeah. He's either gonna be drafted number 1 or number 2 in the NFL draft this coming year.
Okay,
he's that good.
Okay.
He just won the Heisman Trophy.
Okay.
He's that good.
Okay.
He is that good.
I just saw everybody flaming on like, man, leave that man alone. I mean, you know, shit, if his bridge gonna burn, you know,
that's
sometimes you gotta take a couple of L's to get to the W.
There's no disrespect. Like I said, she truly does have his best interest in heart, whether it be for his interest for the both of them or for her own personal selfish interest. She has his best interest at heart. She wants him to be successful. She absolutely does. Whether it be she gets the bag at the end or they just get the bag.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to something that happened, something that you're interested in.
Oh, you don't want to talk about that one?
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly. That's why we should keep going. That was waiting on you to say it. I was like, that's what's up. I know who it is.
I'm lying now. I know what she do.
I know what she do.
But I don't know who that is.
I know that she cooks, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to eat, that's what you should do. Cook. So there we go. We talked.
All right, next. So what? Ice Spice.
Yes. Sorry.
And her weight loss. I don't know why this is a fucking thing, though.
No, it's either.
What are we talking about? That doesn't even make
sense. Hey, man, have you ever listened to her music?
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
No disrespect.
Yeah, no disrespect.
No
man.
disrespect,
she's
bro.
Popular,
no disrespect to Ice Spice, bro.
Yeah, man, she's a beautiful young lady.
I have nothing bad to say about her.
She's a beautiful young lady.
I don't know anything about her. I don't know what. I mean, I know she's an artist. I know she's a rapper, but
she's very pretty.
But sometimes what happens is when I'm driving around, if a song or something's playing on the radio, I don't know who it is.
They still play songs on the radio?
It all sounds the same sometimes.
Oh.
Sometimes, so I'm like, I don't know who it is. My kids know, like my son knows, and some of his friends know,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. But I guess she had a body transformation, and I don't even know why that's a topic, but
I mean,
people are mad about her losing weight.
She lost weight, so what? Y'all was mad.
You can't do nothing right in these
They
days.
was
You
mad
can't
at
do
Adele
nothing
for being big. Then she got small, everybody got mad because she got small. It don't even matter no more, man. Somebody still want it, so it don't matter.
right. Okay, I can't even believe we talked about that. All right, no disrespect. This is.
You don't want to talk about that at all?
I'm leaving that all the way up.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, that's
Can't stop.
We're not even.
Won't stop.
So
That was the problem. That's what he did. He said, I can't stop and I won't stop.
I don't really get into politics or religion too much, and you know how I feel about those things as far as doing the show goes. But
Then why are we talking about
Donald Trump won, and I can't believe I'm saying it. Well, I can't believe I don't know, but that was kind of an ass.
it? Kind of was expected, and I didn't want it.
It was kind of one of those.
That was expected.
No. I'm not. But I think he kind of gave a 2-piece with at least one biscuit. He gave one biscuit out. That was a L.
You can't.
Nah.
Okay, well.
Otherwise, don't put him in there.
Don't put who in there?
Whoever that they decided to run.
They shouldn't have let the old man run. That was the problem.
No, but I ain't gonna lie though, it was funny. I hate saying this, and I don't mean to disrespect when Joe when he fell off his bike that time. But no,
I'm talking about my granddad. But
it was funny though because
you don't talk about my granddad.
It was funny when he failed though. But I did laugh. I laughed internally. I didn't laugh out loud. But the other funny thing was I never forget this when Donald Trump was in office last time and he was going up them stairs to get on the plane. And he had that tissue on his shoe.
I think my favorite thing he did was when he talked to the president of Puerto Rico. That was the greatest for me. I talked to the president of Puerto Rico. Oh, my boy, that's what's up. When he's here, you let me know. When you see him, let me know, because obviously he's not the same person that I'm thinking of.
Nah, man.
You had to talk to a different person.
The toilet tissue was disrespectful because he was going up the stairs and he passed like a bunch of people and no one even said.
Okay, so here's.